Hello friends, it's time for another read along. So I am excited to come and talk to you and invite you to join me for a day of reading. I used to do these a lot and I haven't done them in a while, but yeah, they're back. So I am inviting you to come and spend the day with me reading. I'm going to be hosting some reading sprints all day long on the date and times that you can see up on your screen. And what are we going to be reading? Good question, glad you asked. I am going to be reading Pink Crime. This is newly released as of August, and I am excited to read this. I'm also horrified to read this, but I have a lot of feelings about reading this. But I am maybe not looking forward to the experience, but I'm looking forward to gaining new knowledge and information that I think will be changing my mind and actions and things. And hopefully you will find the same is true for you. So let me tell you what this book is about and what exactly I'm going to be doing on this date if you haven't joined me for a day-long read-along before. So this work, Pink Crime, is subtitled Fighting Against the Criminalization of Motherhood, Pregnancy, and Queer Identity. This is a book about what is currently going on in the US, whether you know it or not. So let me share with you some of the information that is on the back of this book. It starts out by saying a woman miscarries and is charged with murder. A new mother tests positive for a drug her hospital administered and loses custody of her newborn. 4 women are convicted of horrible crimes against children they never touched based on junk science and homophobia and spend nearly 20 years in prison before being exonerated. These no-crime convictions disproportionately target women and queer people whose identities are recast as evidence of guilt through bias, junk science, and entrenched stereotypes. And lastly, it talks about how this is at once deeply researched and urgently human. Pink Crime provides the historical context and legal framework readers need to understand one of the most dangerous and least recognized threats to civil liberties today. It is a wake-up call for advocates, lawyers, and anyone concerned with bodily autonomy, due process, and the future of justice. So I'm sure one, if not all of those things probably apply to you. So like I said, I'm going to be spending the day reading this book, and the way that is going to work is I'm going to host some reading sprints, and we are going to spend about 60 minutes reading this book silently to ourselves. There will be chatty breaks where we can share our non-spoiler related thoughts as we're reading, and then we will go back and read some more. And I'll be doing this on and off all day. You can start the book with me at the beginning of the sprints, or you can join at any time during the day and pick up wherever you are in the book, whether you started it before or started late or whatever. Just come join me and read this book. I am really looking forward to seeing what is in here. I am also terrified to know more about what is going on in our country, but I don't want that fear to stop me from learning. I think this is really important information to thoroughly understand. And I will say that while this is not sponsored, I do know the author, and I'm really excited to read her work. But again, this is not sponsored by her, but I did ask her permission and let her know, like, I'm doing this. I'm only kind of asking your permission because I'm doing it whether you want me to or not. So anyway, this is Pink Crime. Check it out. It should be in your local bookstores. If not, ask them to order it for you. You can get it in a nice hardcover edition. I do have it here in the paperback arc, which I'm excited about because I love a good paperback. Anyway, I hope you can join me, and also feel free to come and join me just for the sprints and bring whatever book you have, even if you're not reading this book, because sometimes people like to hear more people's feedback about a book before checking it out. So this is also a good time to do that. So that's it. Hopefully I'll see you then, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.